This guy is a veteran. I love talking to the veterans because they give us so much knowledge on this sport that we love, on this thing that we do. And Tony Harrison is one of them guys that has shown us he's been on the elite level. He's shown us that. He's shown us the elite level. He's shown us the willingness to fight all the top level guys. And his career isn't over. He's fighting next Saturday on the undercard. He's the chief support for Claressa Shields. So I got Detroit's own in the building, man. Make sure y'all show some love. Damn, y'all still saying CDL for Tszyu. Y'all bugging out. Y'all need to relax. Y'all need to relax. Let me bring up my guy. His name is Tony Harrison. He's a very good fighter, and he's putting a lot of work in this game. And man, let's go, man. Let's do it. Tony Harrison to the stage.
My brother.
Yo, what's going on, my brother? How are you, man?
How you feeling, brother?
Man, I'm good, man. It was a great weekend of boxing, man. I was on the couch all day yesterday watching everything, man.
You and me both, my brother. It was an amazing weekend.
All right, so hold on. Because obviously I'm gonna get to you, your story. I'm gonna get to everything, but let's just start off with the fights because everybody's talking, is buzzing. Let's start with the first one. Usyk versus Daniel Dubois. I mean, it was an ass whooping. Usyk showed the level. He showed what he's about. But let me ask you this: a lot of questions have spawned about his position in the all-time great heavyweight conversation. Where do you see Alexander Usyk, if we're talking about all-time great heavyweights?
It's hard to have a conversation with somebody that's still active. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not even a conversation. I'm even speaking to the air while my man is still out here dominating. But trust me, it's a lot of great heavyweights that came through this game called boxing, brother. So I wouldn't even I couldn't even do him no injustice to even speak on everybody that's been done and he's still fighting. I can't even speak on that.
I agree with you. I mean, for me, I do think if we're talking about all-time great heavyweights, there's a conversation to be had within a top 10. But when I see people mentioning
Top
him,
10? Are you come on, man.
You don't think so? You don't think so?
You know how many generations of heavyweights there's been? And we talking like when we talking about top 10, what's the criteria? Are we talking about just personal favorites? Are we what's the criteria?
Nah, not for me. Because personally, I've been hard on Usyk, and I caught a lot of criticism.
And let me stop right here because Usyk schooled me. Usyk son me. I sparred Usyk probably about 12 years ago.
Whoa, hold up. You sparring heavy? Oh, he's a cruiserweight at the time? Cruiserweight?
He was a cruiserweight, but I got the opportunity to spar him. And he was one of the only guys as a cruiserweight because I sparred him and Mario's
Mario Barrios?
No. British. He was a cruiserweight.
Oh, Bradis, yes.
Bradis.
Yeah.
So I ended up sparring both of those guys at the same time when I was over there in the Klitschko camp. So I ended up sparring both of those guys. And when I tell you the gentlemanship that he showed me, trust me, he was bigger, but he didn't even use his size, and that he treated it so. He treated it was so much gentlemanship involved when I sparred him because I was a smaller guy. He didn't overpower me. He didn't try to sun me. He didn't try to make it seem like, oh yeah, I'm about to show this little effort. You know what I'm saying? That I'm just more. When I tell you he schooled me with skill. He schooled me with skill, and that was the first time I seen a guy that big. Cause whatever Brennis he actually physically tried to hurt me. Like he
Oh,
actually
Ray just
he,
came in like I'm trying
yeah,
to let.
yeah. No, because he didn't come in like that. But the fact that he didn't come in like, and I was piecing it, pop, 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 pop,
Ooh,
and
yeah.
I'm telling you, it was like at some point he got to the point like this motherfucker really know how to fight. Let me. I gotta step. You know what I mean? I gotta really put my. And he started really swinging, really hitting me, even though it like nothing really connected. But I just felt the energy shift. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, you talking about for Bradis or for
For
Usyk?
Bradis, for Braden, Usyk schooled me.
Hold on, tell me about that. Give me because we need to play cigar. This cigar talk, nigga. We like the stories. We like the
No,
all of that. Tell me about Usyk.
Usyk,
In the ring with a
U-
guy that's cruiserweight, and they saying he one of the best heavyweights. That's what they saying. What was it like being in there with Alexander Usyk?
well, like I said, I didn't know when I tell you I didn't know anything about him. I didn't know any like everybody that was in the Klitschko camp. I didn't know him because yeah, they were from different countries like Ola, my Brandis, Usyk. It was Anthony Joshua. It was all those guys that I never heard of because they was across the pond and Klitschko kind of knew everybody on that side. You know what I mean? So he was inviting all the best of the best, the up and comers, and I was there to spar him. So when I was sparring him, and I used to have great sparring sessions with Klitschko. And everybody used to see me sparring. They're like, I want to spar him too. So I ended up sparring damn near everybody that was there. And Usyk, and I'm like, oh man, this guy right here. He walked kind of funny. It's just like
Yeah,
he
yeah.
looked like a guy that I was about to do my. But when I tell you I got in there, I'm like, oh, this guy is a magician. When I tell you he schooled me, man, and he did it properly. No physical, no power. It was real, like he moved it, and he didn't overmove. He moved, he pivoted. I couldn't even hit it with a jab. I'm like, wow. You know what I mean? I jabbed him, he pulled and jabbed me. I'm like, this guy is really
Oh, so Tony, would you say
good
that Usyk was one of the most skilled fighters that you stepped in the ring with
ever,
ever?
ever.
Wow.
And then, like I said, coming from the Kronk Gym, I sparred a little bit of everybody used to come to Kodos, the Jermaine Tech. I sparred a little bit of everybody, but methodically speaking, I would say one of the best of them.
Yo, salute my boy Ray Jackson in the building. All right, let me ask you this. Super chats is coming in right now. They said ask Tony, street lords or rock bottom. I don't even know what that
Rock
means.
bottom.
What does that mean? What is that? A gyms? Are those
No,
gyms? I
no,
don't even
that's
know what that is. Nuke the
no.
Duke.
You
Salute.
know what? Hold on. Let me not say that. Let me not say that fast. But Big Hurt was my guy, so I'm kind of biased because Rock Bottom be the name of the clique.
Hold on. What
Um,
is that? Are those gyms? I don't even know
no,
what that is.
no, those are them rap groups.
Oh, rap groups. Okay, what's
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
Detroit?
yeah,
That's Detroit shit. That's
yeah,
Detroit.
yeah. That's man, that's tough.
Yeah, I'm
But
a
I,
New
but
York
like,
nigga, so I don't know. I ain't even never
no,
heard.
I might tell whoever said that I like that question, but I'm gonna go Rock Bottom. Right, Big Hurt was kind of my guy, so I'm gonna go Rock Bottom.
Okay. All right. So listen, let me ask you this, Tony, because you're a veteran. Another one of the great fights that you had was against Tszyu.
Hmm.
He just fought yesterday. He got beat
Hmm.
by Sebastian Fundora. Pretty much like a no mas in the corner. It was a tough fight. I think Fundora is a tough fight for anybody. But what do you have to say about Tszyu? You was one of the guys that faced him. You had a good fight with him. How good is Tszyu in that ring?
Well, g- good. I think Tim's, and like I said, when I speak my truth. It's just the truth. I don't sugarcoat shit. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
when it comes to good, I don't think I've ever been in a fighter with somebody I can say is bad. You know what I mean? So when we say how good is Tim Tszyu, I think every fighter I faced was good in a sense. You know what I'm saying? But I think
Yeah.
what made Tszyu better than some of the other good fighters I face, I think he's super competitive.
Mm.
I think he just I think the competitiveness, like sometimes you see the competitiveness in people and you like, damn, whatever it takes, he gonna compete. You know what I'm saying? And when I went over there, everybody talked about his power. Then I got in there with him like he don't even hit hard. But
Wait,
the
hold up,
thing,
Tony. He don't hit hard, Tim Zoo?
no, but the thing that shocked me was he was extremely, visually when I looked at him, I'm like, oh, he all right. But when I got in there visually, he was faster than I thought he was. He was just the shots came sharper and faster than I thought they were, and he was super
Mm.
competitive. You know what I mean? So I think he just as good as anybody else. But I think he's super competitive. He's more competitive than anybody else. I think that's why we even saw the first fight with Sebastian Fundora because smart wise or team wise, if that's me in that position, I would have never fought Sebastian Fundora on a week's notice because whatever had happened with the other opponent that he was supposed to fight. Who was he supposed to fight?
Hold on. You mean Sebastian Fundora?
No, the first time Sebastian Fundora got a call within like 2 weeks or a week and a half because he was supposed to fight somebody.
Um,
He was
I'm
supposed
not.
to fight somebody, and then Sebastian Fundora just came in because something happened to his first opponent.
Oh, okay. Hold on. You talking about for Tim Zoo? You saying?
Yeah, Tim Tszyu was supposed to fight somebody else.
Damn. I'm not.
And
I'm
then
not
he
sure.
took the Sebastian Fundora fight within like a
Hold
week
on.
and a half. I
You mean
think
the rematch?
Sebastian was
The rematch or the first one?
no, the first fight.
Oh, okay.
The
Okay.
first fight he was supposed to fight somebody else, and Sebastian Fundora was on the card scheduled to fight somebody else too. And then
Yeah.
Tim Tszyu's opponent pulled out, and Sebastian moved up and said, I will fight him because he was already on the card in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I
I would
think
have.
competitive wise, I think he just wanted to compete. You know what I'm saying? He put in all the hard work and he just wanted to compete. But team wise, I would have never
Oh, they
switched
saying
my
Keith Thurman. They saying Keith Thurman in the
right, right,
chat.
right, 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 right. He was supposed to fight right. I knew he was supposed to fight somebody else and something happened like 2 weeks before the fight and then he ended up going from fighting let's say a 5'10" orthodox to a 6'5" southpaw
Yeah.
in the span of a week and a half, and that just show you how competitive he is as a fighter. Because I would have never, you know what I mean? Like so, like sometimes you could be dumb. You know what I mean? As a fighter, you just wanna fight. You know what I mean? And I understand it, but like as this why it's important to have a team because I would have never even
Yeah.
fought Sebastian Fundora the first time to even have a
Right.
rematch. I wouldn't have
Step
fought him the
in like
first time.
that, right? To step
No,
in and
hell
yeah,
no,
yeah,
hell
that's
no,
crazy. Yeah, you need a
hell
full,
no.
you need a full camp focused on him to do that.
Man,
I
come on, man. You need 2 full camps.
agree. Yeah, for
You know what I
sure.
mean? Like 6'5" is no joke, man. And I'm telling you because it's a guy in our region, Leon Lawson, who's a really good fighter, but he's 6'5" himself. You know what I'm saying? 6'5", probably fight at 160, used to fight at 154. But the troubles they give you, it's not like it's not like you fighting nobody else. It's not like um somebody that's fighting your side. Like them guys give you real life trouble and it's so hard. Like you exert like I don't think fighters understand how much energy you put out trying to hit somebody that tall, and I seen Tim like spending a lot of energy punching up, jumping, um,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, still not getting the punch that he wanted to that clean. You know what I mean? Like he would nip him, he would scurve him and stuff like that, but he still never even hit him the way he wanted to. You know what I mean? Like that height,
Yeah,
that height, man, is Sebastian Fundora is gonna be hard to beat for a long
I
time.
agree. Hold on, let me ask you this. A super chat came in. They said, ask him, is he related to the great Henry Hank?
That's my granddad.
Oh, it's your granddad,
That's
Henry
my
Hank?
granddad. Yeah, that's my granddad.
Okay, okay. Damn, hold up. So let me ask you this, Tony, because obviously you've had an extensive career, man. You've done a lot in the sport. A lot of the fans in here are excited to have you and listen to you right now. I know you spent some time coaching as well, but now you back in the ring next week. You're the chief support for Claressa Shields fight. What made you want to come, still like, yo, I'm still active. Like, what made it? Like, do you still got that fire inside where you like, I'm still active?
I never was inactive. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Y'all just didn't see me for 2 years for whatever reason. The promotional side I was on was just like only thing that really mattered to them at the moment was putting on the biggest fights. You know what I mean? So, when it comes down to everybody else, we just had to sit around and wait on the perfect kind of call. You know what I mean? So I never not one time said that I was done. You know what I'm saying? So it was just a matter of um, putting myself first at the
I
moment.
guess Tony, for me, just because I saw you coaching, I was thinking like, all right, maybe he don't want to fight no more because he's a coach. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's what I was thinking. Just like you said, with the long layoff and then the coaching. But I guess when do you know? Because like I said, you a veteran. Is there a point where you feel like, all right, I want to step away? Like when does a fighter even know that? Like when do
Well,
you?
well, 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 well. The thing is, as a fighter, I think we always want to fight. You know what I mean? I think logically we always want to fight, but the thing that that I see that makes me kind of different. I'm more real with myself. You know what I mean? Like I'm not going in there getting hurt for my ego. You know what I mean? I don't want to go in there and get hurt for my ego. So I think if I was in the gym and I was sparring and my movements was just not reflecting what my mind told me I could still do, then I know it'll be over because I know I go in there and I get hurt by somebody that I'm not even supposed to get hurt by. So,
Yeah.
um, I was just taking it a day at a time, and sparring and
Okay.
just seeing the reaction, just seeing how I'm able to react, seeing how I'm able to move, and I'm definitely not moving the same, but at 33. I got some left. I got some left.
You got
You know
nothing
what I
left.
mean? I
All
got
right.
some left.
Hold on. So, well, let me ask you this because a lot of people in the chat are asking, they saying Tony Harrison versus Charlo 3. A lot of people in the chat right now. It's we almost got 400 people in the chat and they saying they want to see that fight. What is that a fight that you still want? Like what's up with that?
Man, listen to me. In all honesty, if I'd have had that fight, I probably would have retired. I probably already would have.
Oh, if you got the Charlo 3 fight?
Yeah, if I would have probably got that fight, I probably would have probably been retired. Honestly,
Why you
um,
say that? Why?
because that was like my dream fight. You know what I mean? Like fighting him once, beating him. It was never my dream fight from the beginning, but everything that led up to it, all the antics, all the shit talking, I could have fought him 5 times straight and I would have retired. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
wouldn't even. I didn't feel the need to even because when you fighting, like you want those matchups, those marquee matchups that kind of bring the best out you, and that fight brought the best out of me, not only skill wise but personality. You know what I mean? Like it brought the best out of me, and we see those guys like Corrales and Barrera and Mickey Ward and Gotti and like you gotta when I was growing up I wanted to find those marquee matchups like Sugar Shane and Vernon Ford, like those guys were just marquee matchups for each other, and I think Charlo was my marquee matchup. But like I said, you got some guys that just that's competitors through and through, and then you got some guys that's just pretty good fighters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like for me, you beat me in a race, I want to try it again. You know what I mean? You beat
Right.
me in a spitting contest, I want to try it again. That's just the competitor in me. You know what I mean? No matter the outcome of it, I did not want to leave that thing 1-1. I did not want to do it, and I tried my best to do it, but it just didn't come through. It didn't happen.
But was it more on Charlo's end or just politics? Like, why you feel like the fight didn't happen? Because I mean, obviously,
Well,
is one
well, well. Honestly, fighting is not that hard to. Fights are not that hard to make. You know what I mean? Like if you was at a legit middle school or something, somebody want to fight you, they say meet me in the bathroom at this time, and I say okay, cool.
after school, 3 o'clock,
Yeah,
nigga, meet me
yeah,
over here.
yeah, yeah. So fighting is not that hard to make. You got two guys that say they want to fight each other, and then you let Al Heyman do the rest of the work. But um, you had one guy that said they wanted to do it. You had one guy that said that they didn't want to do it. So that's just it. That's why. Like I said, I'm not poking the bear and nothing like that. It's just it is what it is. We had one guy that said they would do it. And you had one guy that said no, it wasn't worth it. I'm not. What I mean, he moving on. So
Well, let me ask you this, Tony. I mean, obviously, you a Detroit product, Detroit through and through. You a byproduct of the Kronk Gym, nigga. That's Kronk is like that's legendary shit, bro. Can you tell me like what it means to be a Kronk fighter, but like also, I want to get what's the memory that sticks out of your head when you think of the time that you spent at Kronk and between Emmanuel Stewart and Sugar Hill, like all of them guys, like what's the
mhm.
memory about Kronk Gym that sticks out in your mind? Like that was like, damn, this was one of them sessions in the gym or something like that.
Well, it's not really just one session because when I tell you, man, Crunk, and it's not even a shit on Crunk, but Crunk is the reason why so many fighters from Crunk aren't able to kind of communicate or walk or talk or um, just be humans again because Crunk was the fight. Crunk was like that gym was something special, bro. Like it took something special to come out of it, and it was something special because every day was was a world title fight. Everybody in there had something to prove to Emmanuel. Everybody had something to prove to Sugar. Everybody had something to prove to the gym. When it was sparring going on, the whole gym would crowd around, and there was one special guy that his name was Bam, and he used to always be like, "Brrr," and like his noise, the
Wait,
noises.
hold up, Tony. Who the fuck is Bam? Who is that? We need to know. Who is that?
Bam was he was I think his first name was Arthur Bam. He used to be a fighter back in the day, but he was a staple of Krunk's gym, and he just used to every time somebody was sparring, he used to be like, "Let the beating begin," and he just used to be on the sidelines, like, but like when somebody was like shoot shine, he'd be like, like you know what I mean, and then like I think he was the you wanted to see or hear when you were fighting because he would always let you know you're doing good. And he used to always be like, "Stop it, stop it!" Like when somebody would get beat up on, he'd be like, "Stop it!" Like so he did all the ad libs for the gym.
Oh, so he
But
was a main component of the gym. Like this
yeah, yeah,
Bam,
for sure, for sure. Everybody in the gym knew
everybody know
Bam.
Bam. Everybody who went to that
Everybody knew Bam. Everybody knew Bam. Everybody knew Bam.
Bam.
So,
Okay.
but like Kronk itself, man, when I tell you, I think a lot of people's injuries came from sparring or came from the gym. It didn't come from fights. It came from you fighting for your life each and every time, each and every day. You had to fight for your life.
What do you think it was that created that energy? Because listen, I'm a New York nigga, bro. I only hear the stories about Kronk and like how legendary it was and how many champions came out of that gym. But what do you think it was? Is it just Emmanuel Stewart's vision? Like, what made Kronk Gym so special to the boxing community?
Well, it was Emmanuel. I mean, it was simple. You know what I mean? Like, when you a good coach, everybody want to be around good coaches. You know what I'm saying? When Phil Jackson was coaching somewhere, everybody wanted to play for Phil. You know what I mean? So everybody would fly all the way across the world. Tyson Fury, 6'9", 6'10", dancing around. You know what I mean? Like everybody came to this small gym in Detroit for one thing, for one reason, and that was because of Emmanuel Stewart. You know what I mean? So everybody wanted to look good for Emmanuel. Everybody wanted to be a part of that championship stable. So that's it was something that Emmanuel created, and now Javen or Sugar Hill got it. Is keeping it going.
Let me ask you this, because you mentioned Tyson Fury. Obviously, what is it like? Like, let's keep it a stack, man. Y'all a bunch of Detroit motherfuckers, and you got this big 6'9" UK boy in the gym. Was y'all looking at him like, who the fuck is this dude? Or was it like,
Yeah,
see,
yeah. We looked at him like, who the fuck? Not only that, we like, who the fuck is this big ass white boy singing and dancing everywhere? Like, I mean, he was like singing and dancing, and at some point we just got along with it. And like, you know what? He a cool motherfucker. Man. That's a cool nigga right there, man. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Because like he was just his natural self. Everywhere he went, he was his natural self. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like
so he
he
was
just
always like that, like how we see him. He always
how
been.
you see him now is how he was when I was 14 years old. How he was. You know what
He
I'm
was
saying? Like
singing in the gym, all that singing.
singing, dancing. Like his charisma is just it was through the roof. Not only was he 6'9", but he moved pretty good. And we just used to look at him like as like because from where I'm from, we never seen like white boys in the gym that much. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, for
Let
sure.
alone a white boy that's 6'9", 6'10", walk through that thing. We like, who the fuck is this? Like,
Yeah.
I'm talking about he moving, he dancing, he trying to float like a butterfly, and he talking his shit, and it's like he actually felt like he belonged there. You know what I'm saying? So we,
Mm.
so we looking like, who was this? Like, who the fuck? I mean, he talked his shit, and I mean, like, he like it was like it was his gym almost. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't scared about what he said. He wasn't scared about how he act.
Yeah, he
Like
wasn't like, because sometimes how it is when, like, if a white dude come into a black environment, sometimes
exactly what I'm
he like
saying.
a little
That's
like
exactly
shy.
what I'm saying.
Was he still like, man?
That's exactly what I'm saying. It's like he owned the gym. It's like he had been there before. You know what I'm saying? Like who the fuck is these people? Like who the fuck am I not to act like Tyson Fury for? Because it's a bunch of blacks in here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he did his thing, man. And look, I salute him. Man, not only that, Andy Lee was his cousin. So
Oh,
you
Andy
know,
Lee. Yeah.
yeah.
Great.
So I used to spar Andy Lee every day. You know what I'm saying? I used to spar Andy Lee every day, and that was his cousin. So yeah.
Hold on. Did you know at that time, like, could y'all, all the niggas in the gym, see like, all right, this dude gonna really be something? Did y'all know that, or was it like y'all like kind of
Well,
laughed it off?
in all honesty, man, Emmanuel saw it. Like that was something Emmanuel saw because if I was like, even back then looking now, I would be like, man, you just talking bull. Like you just talking some
Yeah.
job, some bullshit. But Emmanuel saw stuff that we didn't see from a level of like it wasn't about speed because he wasn't the fastest. It wasn't about power because he wasn't the strongest. But Emmanuel saw something. It was something that he saw that wasn't on the stat sheet that he said was, you know what I'm saying? Like he could pinpoint. Like whoever Emmanuel said was gonna be champion became champion. This was from my own ears. He told me Tyson Fury would be champion. And when it
Mm.
was. He told me Deontay Wilder before Deontay Wilder won the championship. Deontay Wilder won. He said I will win one. And everything that he talked about came into fruition. So he was actually the wizard. He was like the guy, but he was the wizard.
Now they want me to ask you about Abdullah. They said, what was it like working with Abdullah?
Woo. Listen to me, and I could kind of feel. Let me go back to what was his name? Mario's Bredis or
Yeah,
whatever.
Vegas. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Bredis. So I kind of understand. Abdullah put me in the mindset of I kind of understand why Bredis tried to, just put some steam on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because Abdullah is by far the most gifted I've sparred. He's probably by far the most gifted. And I
Mm,
think like for me, I hate sparring south. I hate fighting southpaws. I hate sparring southpaws. And this guy was not only a southpaw, but he was a special southpaw.
mm,
Fast, sharp, uh, distance control, and the thing that I loved about him so much, it was nothing but family. It was nothing but his brothers. It was nothing but his father. And out of everything that happened, you get in that you when fights come and sparring come, it be like punk ass nigga. You get to talking to a nigga punk, you bitch you up.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
never cuss, never never swear, never nothing. And I'm like, this guy is God. He's God's child, man. And he's special, man. That's a special kid right there, man. And the work that I tried to give him, it kept coming down for it, kept coming down, and then one time turning into two, turning into three, three turning into seven, and he wanted to just keep sparring because the way I pushed him was the way I felt like I needed to push him at those
Oh,
times.
and now y'all talking about Abdullah Mason, correct? Abdullah Mason?
Yeah, Abdullah Mason. Yeah.
Because a lot of people in the chat need to know that because this guy, I just interviewed him, is doing really well right now. Cigar Talk, check it out. Um, he's one of the kids that everybody's talking about is like the future. Is this something that like when you sparred him, you saw it like, all right, Abdullah Mason, he's really one of them guys?
Well, the first time I was in the spar, he sparred a guy from my gym. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, motherfucker sharp as hell. But when all the talks, like this guy spreads, this guy woo, woo, this guy woo, and I had never even like seen Abdullah Mason fight one time.
Yeah.
And then my brother like Abdullah Mason came down here and sparred one of our guys and did really well. And he like my brother ended up telling me, my brother, the way we talk, every time he say something, I don't be believing that shit because that's my brother. That's my
Yeah.
brother talking.
You
So
not niggas do. You not niggas do.
yeah. So I ain't believe so. He like Abdullah, but then I seen him spar, and then his dad asked him to spar me. I got out of the ring like, oh yeah, bro, you lie about a lot of shit and you be kind of capping a lot, but I'm like, you hit it on the nose with this one. That boy's special. That boy's special.
mm, okay. Okay. I like that. Listen. All right. So tell me, you got this fight coming up this weekend, man. You know what I'm saying? I got two questions about it. The first one is it's a Salida Promotions. I had Dimitri Salida, the promoter, on the show recently. It was a really good episode. Tell me about that. Like, how did you and Salida connect to where it's like, all right, we want to work together?
Well, me and Salita always, kind of cross paths with each other. We all like it was like the love was mutual. You know what I'm saying? Like he respected me, I respected him. The love was mutual. You know what I'm saying? I was with Al, and when I see him out, he'd speak. He'd throw a show. He'd give me a ticket or two to come and support the show. So the love was mutual. We'd talk every so often, but when I seen Claressa fight, maybe I was off maybe a year at this time, a year and a half, or maybe a year, and I seen what Claressa was doing at LCA. I ended up hitting them up like, look, we can make that show that much bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like when
Oh, so
Claressa comes.
Clarissa was a part of how you got on this card in this show. Clarissa put that together?
No, 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 no. What I'm saying is when I seen her fights, and I'm like, we can make those show. I end up hitting Sleet up saying we can make those show the show that much bigger. I'll fight on the next one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The next one came,
Yeah.
I just so happened, not to fight on it for whatever reason. And then this time coming back around, he ended up reaching out to me saying, I would like for you to do this. And I'm like, oh, that's an easy hell yes. I'm so
Yeah.
pro Detroit. The money didn't matter. Like nothing mattered. I'm so pro Detroit. Anything you doing regarding something I do, and then it involves the 313.
Yeah.
I was 1,000% in. Like it wasn't even it wasn't even a yes. It was a fuck yes. Like fuck yeah, I do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it ended up happening, and he like, well, I would like to sign you before you do it. And I'm like, not something I really wanted to do initially, but the way my career was on stagnant, I'm like, what I got to lose? I'm betting on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm betting on me. And Salita he already had 50% of my love because he's one of the only promoters to promote in the city of Detroit. You know
Yeah.
what
He a
I'm saying?
real Detroit. Like he be out.
Yeah, like nobody else is promoting in Detroit, and he the only one that see value and where I see value. So he already had 50% of my love, and I'm like, well, fuck it, why not? I gotta love Detroit like I love Detroit, and and it wasn't even about Salida no more. It's like I'm betting on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like I got a lot left, and I'm betting on me. And the way Salida talked to me, it was like he said the one word that I hadn't heard in probably since Emmanuel passed away, and the word was he gonna keep me consistent.
Mm,
He gonna just fight me consistently. And it wasn't about no money. It wasn't about none of that. Cause I told him I get back to the money. I tell everybody I get back to the money. The money don't matter to me. Keep me busy. Keep me not worrying about when I'm fighting again. Keep me not worrying about like don't pay me one time 500,000. Then I gotta not fight for another year and a half, just because I made
yeah.
fight. Like, give me $2,000, man, and I fight every month. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Right.
and then because when I fight consistently, the tools that I got I just stay sharp. My eyes stay sharp, my tools stay sharp, my punch resistance is high, and I'm like, just keep me busy, man. I get back to the money. So he said the one word that I hadn't heard in years, man. That was keep me consistent, and I bought into it. So
Let me ask you this. I got a super chat. They say, can we get Tony's top 5 prospects, non-champions? Like that's a hard one, but if you
nah,
can,
you got to kind of give me a list of guys, and then I'll be able to pick from 'em.
all right. So let me. All right, I'm gonna give you a couple guys. Abdullah Mason,
Yes, top five.
uh, Kid Austin, Floyd Schofield.
Yes, top five.
Let's go with do you know this guy? He's a Dominican. His name Roland Polanco.
No, I never heard of him.
All right, let me give you Xander Zayas.
Xander Zayas. You got to give me more names before I say yes. Top five to that.
All right, what about this other guy? This is a heavyweight. Everybody's been talking about Moses Itama.
Not familiar.
Nah, you never heard of him? Never heard of
No,
him?
no, just not familiar.
Okay. What about Tiger Johnson?
Ah, see, I think though, like him and the other kid that you know, I think they right there. You know what I'm saying?
Him and Kid
What?
Austin, right there.
No. Him and Xavier.
Xander Zayas. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
I think they right there. But to be honest, man, I don't think it's really many prospects out here that we can even name
Like, that's making
besides
noise for real.
besides the ones you just named. So I'm gonna
All
just
right, hold
say
on, I
all
got
those
one
guys
more.
are
What
top
about
five.
this one? One more. Kermel Moten.
Well, I think Carmel is not at the fights where I can say he's a prospect yet. I think he's still fighting like 6 rounders. I don't even think I can call him a prospect. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Like, I think a prospect got to be like 10 round fights and
at least
12
at
round
least
fights.
8 to 10, like 8 to 10.
Yeah, not even 8. I think at least 10 rounds because prospect is on his way to becoming a champion. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you got to be able to say the guy that went 12 rounds or 10
Because
rounds.
I was thinking the contender was the guys that's like right there, but I see
Oh
what you
yeah,
said.
you're right. You know, no, I can see how I got. So the guys that we naming are contenders. Then the
Yeah,
guys
they
that
kind
you
of
name,
contenders. Yeah, they more
these
contenders than
guys
guys.
that you named are actually contenders. Like Xavier is getting ready to fight. I think for a world championship. I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
like
They
like
more
these guys are
contenders. You
no
right?
longer prospects. Like Abdullah Mason is getting ready to fight for a title. I think
Yeah.
Kid Austin is about to get ready. So all these guys you named are contenders. So I would say Moulton is a prospect then for sure, 1,000%
Okay.
for sure.
Okay. Now that makes sense. All right. Let me ask you this, Tony. You've been a coach as well as a elite fighter. What do you like more? Do you enjoy coaching more, or do you enjoy being a fighter more?
Well, I think both got their perks. But I think me not getting hit is always a plus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
Me
sure.
not being the one in the ring getting hit is always a plus. So,
For sure.
but I also think as a coach, it's tricky because to be labeled as a good coach, you gotta find a good horse. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just be like, I'm a good coach without a good horse. So I think the thing is finding a horse that matches the mentality of the coach. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what I had with Alicia was she was a great horse that matched the mentality that I had for the structure of being a coach. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think I'm gonna get that credit because, once again I gotta find another horse to create another game horse. You know what I'm saying? I gotta
Yeah.
find. So I think that's the thing. I think it's a lot of good coaches out here. They just can't find the right horse to match the mentality of the game out of the horse. So
That makes a lot of sense. I mean, listen, man, I gotta ask, bro, what happened with you and Alicia? Because I felt like to me, y'all was clicking. It was like it was something there and I watched her last fight. I feel like to me, she didn't perform at the level that I'm used to
mhm,
seeing her perform at.
I agree.
Like when y'all two were together, it felt like she was clicking on a different level. What happened with y'all that y'all split apart, man?
Well, what the thing is, I think for Alicia is I just think for women, period. I just think they never like in the school to never be content, but I just don't think she was content with where she was in her career with being the undisputed champion. You know, I just think her mind is always evolving. You know what I'm saying? And as a woman, women minds are just different from men's. You know what I'm
Fact,
saying? Like it's
facts.
not about loyalty. It's about them evolving or getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. But like for me, I can stay in the same spot and I can say I can live in the same place. I don't have to go nowhere else because when you're a good fighter, you're a good fighter. You know what I mean? That's just the mentality I have as a man. But for women, she like we need to go here, we need to be here, um we gotta go get on these scenes, and I'm like, no, you are the scene. See, my thing is I'm like, you're the scene. You don't have to go to you're the scene. Like the thing you did was you accomplished something that the point percenters of us accomplished, and that's you got
Yeah,
every single belt. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So I just think she's growing, man. She's evolving, and she asked me a couple of times, if I was to move here, if I was to leave it, would I go? And I'm like, no, I'm not. I wouldn't leave. You know, what I no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't go. You know what I'm saying? So, um, I don't think anything per se happened. It just she was evolving and she seemed fit elsewhere, and and that thing that kind of thing happens, man. And I'm proud of her, man. No matter what, no matter how I feel like she fought. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of her. You know what I'm saying? Because fighting is a tough sport, and she signed with MVP, so she's gonna most likely be paid appropriately.
yeah.
So you know what I mean? I'm proud of her, and every showing for fighting, man, every showing not gonna be what we want it to be. You know what I'm saying? And seeming that she's had a couple trainers within a couple years, um, that's another thing. Is like she has to get comfortable with one person. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And not
yeah,
go from this person to this person because she had never and we had never see a good AB if she just doesn't, just sit with one person. You know what I'm saying? And I think Derrick James is a good fit for when it comes to knowledge and him knowing what he's talking about. And even when I heard the instructions he was giving her, I thought they was stellar. They was point on. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like I thought they was point on. So
I
I
agree.
just think I just think it comes down to her getting acclimated to the coach again. So
All
yeah,
right, so
like,
Tony,
I'm
I gotta
proud of
ask you this. I gotta ask you this though, because this cigar talk, this the streets, bro. I
her.
gotta ask everything, all the real nigga shit the niggas want to know.
Hmm.
I I had Adrian Broner on the show before, and that's kind of where it went viral, where he was saying, a bunch of stuff, but he was saying y'all two was together. Is that true? Like, was there ever a point y'all was a thing, you and Alicia?
No, that was my dog. That was always my dog. Like I said, she's still my dog. Like, and I don't gotta talk to her or nothing. But once I got love for somebody, once I love somebody, man, it doesn't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I
Yeah.
just love it. I just love him from a distance. But that's always and forever gonna be my dog in my heart. You know what I'm saying? She may not feel the same, but you know what I'm saying? Like that's not for me to judge. You know what I'm saying? But when I say I love something and I love the chemistry. I love the bond we had, and that's my dog. That's my dog for life.
I just had to ask now because Broner said y'all was together and it went viral everywhere. So I had to ask.
Man, Broner is the most shit talkingest motherfucker in the world, man. And when you get caught up in shit like that, what was the word they used on
She got mad at me. I got blocked because of that interview. I'm like, I didn't say this. This is he said it.
yeah,
Don't block.
yeah, yeah. But I'm trying to figure out what was the word they used in Me Against the World, the Tupac movie. When he tossed Faith Evans in it and he said you were he said
I
and,
only seen
and
that shit once. I'm trying to remember. I seen it
yeah,
one
yeah,
time.
he said I was he said, yeah, that was the thing he said about Faith. He was going at Biggie, but he said Faith was fucking
I don't know the word, but I see what you're saying because I
you
know
know what
what.
I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
damn
yeah,
damn when not a commissary, but damn what was the word he used? It's gonna come to me though, but
yeah,
yeah, I
yeah.
just was in the middle, man, and he got the he
Like
threw me
collateral
on.
damage,
Yeah,
basically. You,
exactly. I was just a collateral damage piece, and you know what I mean. Me coming from Detroit and me understanding niggas, I'm like, oh, it only makes sense. So I wasn't mad because it only makes sense. It only makes sense to try to diminish her, toss me in it at the same time. It only makes sense. So
yeah. All
yeah,
right.
I ain't
Last question
mad.
on this before I move on. Last question on this before I move on. Is that hard for you just being, obviously Alicia, she's an attractive woman, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like you having a work capacity, like, we working together, we spending a lot of time together. Obviously y'all building a relationship just because of the work and shit.
Mhm.
Does that make it hard? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, it's extremely hard. It's
yeah.
extremely hard. Me being a nigga, that's extremely hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Tony,
No,
you a
no,
real
no.
nigga,
Listen to
Tony.
me.
Come on.
Listen
It's
to me,
cigar
bro.
talk, nigga. Keep it real, nigga.
Listen to me. That's extremely hard. Like Alicia is flat out drop dead.
Yeah,
Gorgeous,
yeah.
gorgeous. So, but it's yeah. That's definitely extremely hard, man. And yeah, yeah. I wanted to
Yeah,
be a
Tony, yeah, nigga.
yeah. No, no. I wanted to be a nigga a lot of the times for sure because she's drop dead. You know what I'm saying? Drop dead. In my eyes, from women's fighter top five dead or alive. You know what I'm saying? Like when it
Yeah,
comes to women fighters, man, like look wise, top five. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Top five
I
in the
would
way she
agree.
put it together, the way she dressed. Like it's easy. Like it's an easy top five, a top five situation. But that's my dog, man. I love her, man. That's my dog.
Yeah. Okay. Let me ask you this. Everybody, I'm hearing that Babyface Ray is walking you out. Is that true? Come on. Babyface Ray, one of them niggas in Detroit. Is that fact?
To be honest, man, I I like when I toss the leader who would be walking me out because LCA wanted to know who would be walking me out, and I had no guarantee, so I just tossed three names out there, and that was Babyface Ray, that was Vezo, and that was V's. What rappers
Yeah.
that I think
Yeah.
in the
That's
city.
real Detroit niggas that's lit too.
Oh,
V's
they
and
lit. They
yeah,
listen to me.
Vezo
They and
my man.
that's
Vezo
lit,
my man too. Yeah.
lit, and I'm talking about real lit, like real life lit, like. And when I seen Claressa walking out to some Rick Ross, I'm like, it's nothing for me to do. I have to try to compete with
Yeah.
uh with
That's a
just.
big, yeah, that's a big dog. That's a big dog.
Oh, I mean, that ain't. No,
Yeah.
that ain't no small fight. So when I tossed those names out there, I didn't even know. Like I didn't even have I didn't even have like a conversation with nobody yet. So I just had told Salita like it's gonna be one of these guys. So
Right.
Salita did was told LCA that, and they all ran with the post. But for sure, Vez is my op. That's my op.
Okay. Yeah,
That's
we like this. The chat is saying Peasy too. There's a lot of people saying they want to see Peasy in the chat too.
them like Vez is my op. So you know what I'm saying. Like that's my dog. Like you know what I'm saying. He had an event on the east side, no money. He needed me to come. I pulled up.
They saying,
So
what about Rio? The chat saying Rio.
he lit too. He
Yeah, Rio.
lit.
I like that first day out, Rio. I like Rio.
Rio, man, listen to me. Or like listen to me. I think
Rio.
Peasy did it. Peasy did his big one
Yeah,
on the management side of things, finding somebody like Rio and bringing them to the light. You know what I'm saying?
that's
Like,
a fact. That's a fact.
yeah, because Rio and like that whole team Eastside thing is lit. Like that
Yeah, y'all
whole
whole scene, that Detroit scene is a that
that
I like
whole man. Listen
fire,
to me. It's
fire.
nothing like it. It's nothing like it, man. And yeah, like so my thing now is trying to create something to not compete against Claressa, but to make the show that much more lit. Like, damn, Tony came out like this. I want to see how Claressa gonna come out. I want to
Mhm.
see what Rose gonna do and then this is how you get the opportunity to make a good show because if you know I'm about to do something special, then that means Rose might come out with a lion or something. You know what I mean? Just to
Yeah,
make the show that much more interesting. Like he don't want to get outdid. Nobody on the show wants to get outdid. So I think that's what makes the thing
right.
that much more special. So
Okay.
I don't know, but I'm gonna promise you this: I'm trying to do something special.
All right, listen, I got two more questions, bro, before I let you go. The first, everybody's been in the chat. They've been asking about Hamza Shiraz. A lot of people in the chat been saying this. I'm highlighting this one, Angel Gonzalez. They've been wanting to see Tony Harrison versus Hamza Shiraz. I believe you're at 160. Obviously, he's at 168, so different weight classes. But
Mhm.
what do you think about that fight? Because a lot of people asked me that today.
I think once again it goes back to the thing where you have to find the right trainer and the right horse that the mentalities have to match. That's the only way a good fighter and a good trainer becomes successful. I think Golovkin and Abel Sanchez was one of those kind of stables that's like you gotta find the right coach and the right mentality of the fighter to match the coach and the horse. So
Yeah.
I think Hamza linking up with Andy Lee. Andy Lee has that crunk kind of that that Detroit kind of kill or be killed kind of mentality. Like he doesn't back up. Um, and I think Andy Lee is amazing. He's an amazing coach, man.
He is.
You
He
know what I'm
is.
saying? That's one of the guys. That's my dog. I still got my hoodie that he gave me from when I used to spar him back in the day. I still got it in my closet, but that's my dog, man, and I don't think he gets enough credit for what he's doing to these fighters that he's transforming and bringing them back to life. And I think Hamza fought. I don't think it was a better. I don't think he could have fought better. I just don't think with anybody else. Somebody probably would have. He would have got with another trainer. Another trainer would have been like, "You're tall. Use your distance, use your reach, use your
Yeah.
legs, move around a little bit." But Andy Lee, like, nah, step to him and don't step back. You know what I'm saying? Like, high guarded. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I thought it was the perfect game plan fighting somebody as confident as Berlanga. And I thought, well, once again, the trainer and the fighter has to match to make a good situation. And I think that situation is a hard situation to be from here on out.
Okay. Listen, two more questions. One from Lulu. He says, ask Tony, what spot out there sell the best buffs? If you want to get some buffs out in Detroit, where you get the buffs at? What's the spot? Obviously,
Man, to be honest, man, to,
Cartier store, but outside of that, though.
to be honest, I like my guy Rico, man, is my guy, man. He's at the advanced building. What the fuck is the name of his place? He started off, man, and I used to go to him when he started off. He was in the middle of the mall. When he started off, he used to sell glasses in the middle of the mall. I actually thought they was fake. Um,
Yeah,
everybody that sells stuff in the middle of the mall be
the
like,
middle, yeah, the middle
yeah,
be
it'd
such.
be like, oh, these really. But I ended up building a camaraderie with him, and he's so big time now, man. It's I don't even know the name of his spot, man, but I don't even think Rico is his name, but I've been calling him Rico's for so long. Oh, it's gonna hurt me to not be able to promote my man
But the
like that.
middle of the mall, though. You say in the middle of the mall, nigga
He
named
used to
Rico.
be. He used to be in the
Okay,
middle of the mall.
okay,
Now, when I used to fight at the Gibraltar Trade Center where our Golden Gloves was 12 years ago, he used to be in the middle.
okay.
And he used
Cause
to
I
cut
like them
deals.
buffs though. Y'all niggas with them buffs. Y'all Detroit niggas always
Yeah,
got
so
the
he
fucking
used to
card.
cut deals. But now he's in the advanced building, man, and he big time, man. He big time. But like I said, you can go to him. That's who I go to. But the most popular opinion around here is probably Hutch, and then that's right across the street from the guy that I go to. So Hutch Jury is usually who all the rappers rap about. He's always in all the rapper songs, and so. But
Okay.
listen to me, buffs are everywhere. You can find buffs in any jewelry store. Any jewelry store that's like you in New York, you can find a pair of Timbs at every Foot Locker. You can find a
Yeah.
pair. You can
Buffs in
find a pair.
every.
You can find a pair of buffs in any jewelry store you walk into.
Okay. All right. Last question, man. Um, Obviously, you've done so much in the sport. You've been a world champion. You've accomplished great things. You've beat the upper echelon guys, top of the line guys. What is it that you still want to accomplish today? Like, do you what else do you have in your checkbook that you like? I just want to check this off before I'm done.
I don't want to check nothing off, and I think for people that just watch Manny Pacquiao fight, I don't think he's trying to check nothing off. I just think when you love fighting, like it's no walking. It's almost like no walking away. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's nothing left for Manny Pacquiao to do. He's an
Yeah, he did
all-time great.
everything. He did
He's
everything.
the first ballot, man. He first ballot, like
Eight
you know,
divisions.
literally first ballot. Like it's nothing left. But when you enjoy fighting as much as some people just enjoy fighting, that's what I'm saying. There's no money about like Manny Pacquiao probably then already gave all his money away. Like it's not about the money. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? So when you got guys like I just enjoy fighting. Like if I could if I could walk down the street sometime and just fight and not get killed behind it I would just do that because I just enjoy fighting. It's nothing
right.
like it. I just enjoy doing and now that I'm getting older, I'm starting to enjoy the process of training for a fight. Like when I was younger, I used to be like, let me spar, I want to spar, I want to go in, I want to spar, I want to spar. I want to spar. No shadow boxing, no jump roping, no. I just want to spar. I used to run all the time, but it just used to be like at that age, I just want to spar. I want to fight. I want to punch you. I want you to try to punch me. I want to fight. I want to spar. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But now I'm starting to really enjoy the process, the running, the strengthening, the whys. You know, I'm starting to ask myself the question, the whys, and it's like, damn, why did he hit me with that shot? Why, why am I getting it? So why? Now I'm just now I'm intrigued with myself to like, okay, cool. Next time I come back and spar, I shouldn't get hit with that no more. I shouldn't do this no more. So
Right.
it's like game planning. It's like I'm in love with the process now. The older I've become, I'm in love with I'm just in love with the process. And um my brother kind of played a big part in helping me helping me fall in love with the just the process of it. Because I was never really in love with the process of it. I just love fighting. But now I'm just in love with the process. So it's
How did
nothing.
that happen, your brother? How?
My brother is a pretty decent athlete, in himself. So he ain't as good as me, but he pretty decent himself. But just the older he getting now, he's starting to help explain it in a way that I would understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like so,
Yeah.
like everything like that when he tell me to do something, it's kind of like he's showing me how to do it now and not telling me where I'm guessing, okay, this means that and it probably don't mean that, but now he's having a better time showing me and the way we walking together this thing, we gonna walk this thing down, man, until the wheels blowing. Man, I'm enjoying it, man. When I tell you I'm happy and I'm satisfied with the position that I am. And I think Saturday night y'all gonna be able to see like, oh yeah, he still has some left in the tank. And even after 2 years, and we just watched Manny Pacquiao fight and I seen that he was off for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen places and spots where I'm like, okay, yeah, he just been off for a minute. And the
Yeah.
response that he gave us was legit the response that I'm like, that's perfect. That's the perfect answer because he like, no, I just got to get back in the gym. I just want to, if I had more time
Yeah.
to train other than the 2 months that they gave me, I just needed more time to sharpen up everything I needed to sharpen up. And that it hit me head on because I'm like, the time we wasted, we just let go by for no reason. And it's like, he still got like Manny Pacquiao still got a lot left, man, and
Yeah.
I enjoy seeing him last night for sure.
Okay. Yeah, listen, man, Tony, I appreciate you pulling up and conversing with us, the fans. Make sure everybody y'all tap in this upcoming Saturday, the 26th. Tony Harrison is the chief support for Claressa Shields, veteran. Make sure y'all support. Yo, Tony, where could they find you online just so they could, you know what I'm saying, if they want to tap in? A lot of people was fucking with your story just now. Where could they tap in on social media?
I'm Instagram made in Detroit 1990, and then I'm on Twitter. I am boxing. So them probably literally the two social media sites that I'm always and forever gonna be on.
Okay. Yo, listen, man, I appreciate your time, good brother. Thank you, man, for real.
Thank
Salute.
you, man.
All
See
right,
y'all next Saturday, bro.
let's do it. All
My
right,
bad.
later.